Hey guys, I am still alive. Let's see if anybody shows up. Hey, how's it going? Whoever you are, all one of ye. Oh. Okay, my cable's all twisted up. I'm gonna look at the hey guys, nice to see you. George, how's it going? Let me lower this here. Hey Yoav, how's it going? Good to see you. Thank you very much for coming here. I wanted to just tell you where I've been, because I know that you guys like the videos, and you've probably seen some shorts that have come out, but you have not seen any full-length videos. So I apologize about that. In late August, I was in Nigeria. I've been battling CTS on my left wrist. Oh man. Yes, it is a super slow process. It is super slow. I'm really sorry. I've been through it. I'm guessing that you're telling me this because you have seen my video about it hurts. And yeah, I've been there. I'm really sorry about that. There is light at the end of the tunnel because it doesn't last forever. It definitely doesn't last forever. What I noticed was, for me, oh, fantastic. Fantastic. I actually did a lot of research for that one. I think I got the nerve direction or the nerve path wrong when I said, I know that it goes over the clavicle, one of them. But the main point is that it is not forever. If you do ever have finger problems, which I've gone through, like tingling in the fingers, tingling here, pain here actually. You could get pain here. It could be very, I cannot believe you. You know I'm alive. So yeah, just keep the faith, keep going to physical therapy or taking whatever kind of medical action that you're taking, and hopefully this will resolve itself in due time. So what I was saying is that at the end of August, I was in Nigeria and I got COVID, and the COVID lasted a long time, and it really took the wind out of my sails. It really did. So I kind of was windless for a while, at least in the sails, and it took quite a bit of time to get back on my feet. And then 2 months after I get back on my feet, I get sick again. Not with COVID, but another. I just think personally this could have been yeah. Oh well. Yeah, it knocked me out the first time. It knocked me out 3 weeks. I had COVID alpha. And yeah, I caught it in that first year that we were all closed down, and then I got it recently, and then now I think I have long COVID, basically, just coughing and all that other stuff. But anyways, trying to film a video while you're trying to struggle not to cough is mind-bending, and it's hard enough to film the videos. So I just didn't do it. I would put out shorts and that kind of thing. The shorts sometimes got decent views, sometimes they didn't. That's the way it is. I think that the way YouTube works is it sees that I'm not producing full-length videos at 1080p, and then they just don't forward my my shorts. And but my subscribership is still kind of growing. I can't explain it. Today I was going to sit down and do this video, which I'm calling like the best blues solo ever recorded or something like that. And just as I did that, I couldn't get this thing to work, so it's like thwarted again. But it's going to get done. Not only is that going to get done, but there's also going to be some interviews, a really, really important interview coming up. This is the most important text ever written on Alan Holdsworth, detailing in the most, with all the minutiae in place, how Alan did what he did. And this interview with the author is going to be absolutely incredible. So you definitely don't want to miss that. I'm also trying to get Jules the Wolf, Julian. I don't know if you've seen him on Instagram, but if you haven't, checked him out. He said he'd be interested in doing an interview. So I want to do an interview with him. I want to do a couple of interviews. I don't want to make that the focus. And I have a very, very important video that I'm going to make, which is going to be about the blues and thwarting the idea, there's that word again, thwarting the idea that the Delta is the seat of where the blues notes came from. Also, I'm going to be talking about the relationship between, if we're talking about the key of A, so if we're talking about A, we have this note, right? And this note. Well, if you play the blues scale, let me lower this thing. Oh my God, this is gonna be play the guitar at an angle. I can barely play the guitar, so at an angle it makes it even worse. So, like everybody considers that the blues scale. Really? Is that really the blues scale? I mean, I guess pedagogically, this is the flat 5, and people say the flat 5 is the blues note. But I'll give you a little bit of a preview of what I'm going to be talking about at length. And that is, I don't think that the flat 5 exists as the blue note without the flat third. And some people would argue that the flat third is the blues note. So I am a believer in that those two notes are interdependent. And I'm going to be talking about where those two notes even came from. Whoa, everybody sign up. Okay. I saw the counter go to 0, and I was like, wow, maybe I shouldn't do this video. But it's back up to 8. So, yeah, I don't know if you saw that rhythm, Marilyn. So that's what I'm going to be talking about. Then I'm also going to be talking about, there's another video that I'm going to be breaking down the song from a really, really great Irish songwriter. And it's not traditional music. And then we're going to be doing something about boomers and how boomers learn. And is there any hope for you guys if there are any boomers watching this? Because there are a lot of myths, I think, about what boomers can and cannot do. So I'm going to be breaking that myth. And that's pretty much what's on the forefront right now. There's other ideas, but I don't really want to talk about them. Boomer bends, yeah, you know, it's really, I'm kind of glad that Boomer Benz BS, like, it only had some traction for a couple months maybe. And of course, you know, Tim did not mean it the way it came out. I'm glad that didn't catch on, that bending is somehow only for boomers. It might not work in Polyphia, but, you know, maybe someday it will. I don't know. Definitely not on those nylon string guitars. Have you guys heard what those guitars actually sound like? I mean, they're horrendous, really. They wow, I'm just thinking about it. And I saw a live video recently, and it was the both of them live. It was rough. But then again, how are you going to play at that volume live, and does it really matter? Play some crazy whole tone lick, I dare you. Okay, I don't know if this is so crazy, but this is something like that. I haven't played that in a long time, but let's see. Sorry, I don't have my whole tone licks. I don't have it together. Why does this give some low-key 90s fusion vibe? I don't know, it could be the sound. It could be the fact that I'm on a Strat. I don't know. Oh, well. But I'll have to... That's another question. I should do something about this too. What was the last thing that you were focused on music-wise that really captivated you? I think this is 2-point. This is the SH version. Comes with no back, no drilled holes. The last thing musically that really captivated me, I must say that I've been really focusing on my technique and less on captivating music. Now, that they don't have to be mutually exclusive, but it has been for me. When I listen to Keith Jarrett is always somebody that just makes me wonder, like, oh my God. Alan Holdsworth. And then there are some like songwriters like that girl Luz, L-U-Z, and she is that songwriter from Galway, and some of the melodies that are you might consider very pop, I really love. So yeah, and some of the Holdsworth stuff recently, because I've been helping with the editing of the book. I've revisited and just find mind-blowing. I also like Juan Dawes's music. The guitarist from Colombia. Chick Corea used to shred like crazy too. He sure did. He sure did. I love Bill Frisell. I love Bill Frisell. As a matter of fact, I think there's 2 volumes called Broadway, On Broadway, or something like that, with Joe Lovano and Paul Motian. Those are must listens for Frisell. I saw Frisell play with, who did I see him play with? Julian Lodge, maybe. And Frisell just sounded amazing. Just amazing. He has that kind of thing that transcends all of this craziness that we're seeing on IG. When I get bored, I watch some old Scott Henderson videos. Yeah. Scott, friend of mine. I was just talking about how I met him and all of this other stuff, which was ages ago. I'm a cancer survivor, and during the time when I was sick, when I was going through chemotherapy, yeah, I agree with you, Marilyn. When I was sick, I was going through chemotherapy. I was listening to a lot of music that I think kind of helped me through it. And he was one of them, and I just wrote him a letter. This was before I had a computer and before I was even fluent with whatever email was, because that was new stuff back then. And I wrote him, and he wrote me back. But that wasn't the beginning of our friendship. The beginning of our friendship was when I went to a concert, and somebody said hey, I went to his concert, and then he was mingling, after in between the first and second set, they were playing 2 sets. He was mingling out in the front, because it was West Palm Beach, and that's where he's from. So I imagine there are some very old friends that were, or maybe not so old at that time, but old friends. He was out of West Palm Beach by that time for at least 10 years, I think. And my friend says, hey, just go meet him, go meet him, go meet him. And I was like, I don't have anything to say to him. But I was pushed. So I was like, hi. It was pretty embarrassing, but he was very warm and welcoming. And at some point I went out to Los Angeles. He bought me lunch. I went over to his house, blah, blah, blah. There was another time I went to his home. That was really cool, that I talk about in one of these shorts, where I played this lick, which goes like this. I don't know if I could still do it, especially with my holding the guitar. So oh, that's what. Man, I haven't played in a while. But I played that, right? It's just like. I think that's what it is. He knew that one, I think, but that one he didn't know, and he was like, whoa, what was that? And I played it again. He goes, oh, teach that to me. So I was in his house playing his guitar, teaching him that lick, that I was able to play a lot better back when I played it. And it was just absolutely surreal. And he's always been very, very kind and nice. I can't say we're the closest of friends, but I think I could say he's my friend. So that's the Henderson story. And I was thinking about doing a video about, tell me what you guys think about this. Something about how cancer played in to me relying on music to get me through. Might be a good story, might not be. What do you guys think? Yeah, that's true. Ay caramba. That's some Miami speak. Guys, do you have any questions? Man, thank you so much, Marilyn. I really appreciate it. I really appreciate it. My licks appreciate it. Any questions? I know that there's a delay, there's a time delay on this, so it's really difficult to get real-time feedback. If you are somebody who is, in your 30s, 40s, 50s, and you're struggling along, you can get better. There's this myth that says after a certain age you can't learn, you're useless, you're hopeless. That is absolute BS. It's a lie. Don't believe it. Don't believe it. So guys, this has gone on for 20 minutes, and I really appreciate you guys. I really do. So I wanted to come on, let you know that I'm live, that I'm going to be producing content, And I hope the best for your business. Hey, thank you so much. I really appreciate that. All about structured practice. Do you have any trouble adjusting to the Bumble? No, I've been playing with it for decades. I'll show you. This might help. The hardest thing I think was strumming, but I used to be purely a hybrid picker. And then I started working on my economy picking. So what I've done is I've had to modify these a little bit. But aside from that, you know, I've learned how to strum with them, you know. Kind of hold it like this, kind of put my finger here. Because you do have the danger of going down and like getting it caught in the strings and then you're not playing. So, yeah. So I like to mix it all up. So if I'm playing legato, you know, I'll use it. I'll just do it so you slowly. Just look at my right hand. That's kind of like how my right hand looks if I'm doing anything like that, or if I'm doing the economy picking. So I am going to be doing a video on how I modify these and what I ask for them specifically to give me. Oh, thanks. For a second, I thought you were talking about my voice. So if you're ever interested in trying the Bumblebee, go for it. I love them. I love the family too. The Kellys. I've known them a long, long time. A long, long time. I am endorsed by them. So I think that they're very honest. They're very good people. They're a small family with good values. So I like them. It's hard to find people like that in the music world. So guys, I know that I can keep on talking, but I'm going to just pause it right here. And thank you for hanging out. Again, if you have any questions, don't hesitate to ask them in the description part, not the description, sorry, the comment section. Thank you, Marilyn. And I will get to your question. No problem. And soon I'll have an actual website that you guys can peruse, and it'll be all about guitar lessons, because that's what I do. I teach, and I've been a professional teacher for a long, long time. A lot of people became teachers overnight during COVID, but teaching is something that I wanted to do for a long time, and I became a teacher, and I've been one for over 30 years. So I know you thought I was 25, but a little bit older than that. Anyways, guys, take care. Keep working on your biceps and your chops. And thank you very much for your support, okay? A full-length video will be coming out within the week. Take care, guys.